Hey guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here. We've got some NCAA 13 coming your guys' way here with the Nebraska Dynasty. And this is week number 3. Last week, we had a pretty big loss against UCLA. It was kind of sad here, but you know what? UCLA deserved to win the way that they played and the way that we played. The better team ended up winning, in my opinion. So congratulations, UCLA fans, on a victory over Nebraska. But as a Nebraska fan, we're going to go ahead, we're going to move on to this week here as we go up against Arkansas State. Now, in real life, Arkansas State may pose a big challenge for the Black Shirts here since they can do a lot on offense as well. Now, on the virtual side of things, though, last week we ended up winning against UCLA, making us 2-0 on the season. And I think we have a pretty good chance of ending up being 3-0 after this game, as the video game has Arkansas State and Nebraska very, very different in the overall attributes. I definitely have the advantage. And the way that the Black Shirts have been playing in this game, we had no problem against UCLA. And I think that if we play like this, we've got this one in the bag already. It's just all a matter of what I can do on offense. Now, last week, on the virtual side, again, I had Rex Burkhead. The real team did not. So I kind of saw what Rex Burkhead can do, and I want to see if I can recreate it here in this game. Playing the pass works, and I get the interception right here. Able to take it back pretty deep into their territory. And I'm going to be set up here, I think, for a lot of success at this point. Because even right now, I'm in field goal range. So even if I don't pick anything up, I've got some points on the board, and that is going to go ahead and give me the lead here. So I just got to take advantage of the turnovers, because if you get the turnover and you don't do anything with it, yeah, you may have hurt the other team a little bit with their momentum and their consistency. But there's just so much more you can do with the turnovers. Burkhead, though, getting so close to the end zone. Oh, I was hoping I was going to get it right there, but won't be able to finish off there either. 2nd and goal. We'll give it to him one more time. Was going to try to dive, but hey, if you're going to drag me into the end zone, I'll take that as well. A 7-0 lead here is what we're going to be looking at after that run by Rex Burkhead. Now, I'm going to be focusing here on Rex Burkhead since he is my offensive weapon of choice. And by focusing on him, I mean, I'm going to be calling his number quite a bit. A lot of running plays. May even go with quite a number of passing plays where he ends up being the receiver. You know, even with Burkhead, I'd feel comfortable going into the Wildcat formation and going with a throw. That's how much I trust this guy in this game. But another big play for the Black Shirts here is Will Compton able to get the sack on the quarterback. And that's going to set him back just a few yards here. I think it's going to be setting him 5 yards back here. 3rd and 15 here for him after an incomplete pass. They're going to try to go for it one more time here through the air. Really the only choice that they have. Able to pick up, though, a wide receiver who had a couple steps on the Nebraska defender here. Able to make the catch, get the first down, but only able to get 2 yards on a couple plays. 3rd and 8 turns into 1st and 10 for him. Really threaded the needle right there to make sure that it went right into the hands of the receiver and not anywhere near the defenders. Now on the ground, it's working for him here too. 2nd and 2. Now trying the run one more time, getting the first down. They're really starting to move the ball against me here better than UCLA did. And with it being early this game, that worries me. But that was a great stop too. That was kind of unconventional here too, that it ended up going around like that. But hey, it worked. So who's going to be complaining? I mean, if a defensive play works, even as crazy as it is, nobody's going to fight him. Saying that was a bad play or anything. Maybe never do that again, but that was a smart call. Anyway, 3rd and 12 for him here. Lot of time, but I'm focusing on the pass. Able to get it into the hands of the receiver, but he's not able to hold on to it here. So they're going to have to go ahead and punt. 1st and 10 for me here. Make the catch. And I pick up 8 yards. I lose one on a running attempt here. But Bell, once again on the slants play, making the catch. This seems to be working out pretty well for me here. But let's go with a run here with Rex Burkhead, because it always works with Burkhead. That's what I love about Burkhead. He's not the fastest guy, but he is one of the most consistent I've found in the game. So once again, getting the first down. I could really run all day like this. If I keep getting 4 or 5 yards a carry, I could do this all the way into the end zone all day long. But I'll take more like that. I mean, I'll take the 7-yard pickup. All right, so this is one of the joys, of course, of having a video game, is you get to, play stuff here that doesn't happen in real life. We get to alter events a little bit here as well. So, like I said, I mean, after watching the game last week, I kind of was a little demoralized. I was kind of hurt by that loss, but, you know, we didn't have Burkhead in. The play calling, I think, offensively wasn't the best. Just a lot of things went wrong. And the thing that I kind of don't like is once there's a loss, the first thing that I see on Facebook from all these news organizations, and wow, that was a lot closer than I thought it was, is who do we blame? You know, people have been blaming Coach Bo Pelini. People have been blaming our defensive coordinator, the defense as a whole too. Taylor Martinez, I even heard. But I don't know. I don't like to get into that at all because there's so much that goes on that we as fans don't get to see. I don't think it's really our job to criticize what's taking place. I mean, you want to leave that for the experts. Oh, my gosh, another interception here for us, and I ran right into that defender here too. So still we are in position to be able to put some more points on the board since we are once again in field goal range. Now, every time I take a look at the press box, by the way, this kind of reminded me because of that highlight. Larry the Cable Guy's little suite. You can always take a look at where he's at. He's usually hanging out right outside of it, eating some food or something like that. It's pretty sweet. But he's a huge Husker fan, which I think is super cool because he spent a lot of his life in Nebraska too, which is why he became a Husker fan. That's why a lot of people, I think, become Husker fans. I mean, it's really proximity to where you live. And then also the tradition. I know a lot of people really respect the Nebraska tradition, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, getting back to the game, I keep getting distracted, which is totally fine. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like going into stuff other than the gameplay here. But with this, I want to get the win. Now, 10-0 here right now for us. Burkhead going to dive over nobody, but still getting into the end zone here, making it 17-0 here against Arkansas State. So we've been able to move the ball pretty well. Haven't been too surprised by that because one of their weaknesses here, I think they were C overall with their defense. Pushing him out of bounds, loses 2 right there. 2nd and 12 for Arkansas State. Now trying to go past the line of scrimmage with that, pick up some yards. Not the case, loses 3. So the line, the defensive line here for the Black Shirts have been pretty good, but Will Compton, that guy has been on a lot of tackles and some sacks already here in the game. So that guy is my definite go-to guy here in this one. Whew, lucky I didn't catch that one. I only swatted away here, forcing him to punt. 2nd and 10 now for the Huskers here after an incomplete pass. Going to be going with a pass to Turner, makes the catch, and gets the first down. So ball movement has been going well for me. I'm going to send Burkhead on the streak here. He's open, gets the catch, and gets a lot of yards here too. Not too many times I've done that. I mean, I've been doing it a little bit more in Madden, so I kind of wanted to test the waters and see how that works in NCAA. That's not too bad at all. I'll have to make sure I keep doing that here. Burkhead breaking 1 tackle, but not able to break the 2nd, and picks up 9. Taylor Martinez, look at that. 101 yards. I've only had 2 passes that were incomplete. I'll take that type of completion percentage any day. I don't care if it's the short passes. If I can consistently pick up yards here through the air, I'm all about it. But I can find a good balance here thanks to Burkhead and the other halfbacks I have on the team. 3rd and inches here now, and I'm trying to debate, what do I do? Do I try and just go into the end zone here? Do I try and run the ball? I'm going to go ahead and just run it right here, and I'm able to get the first down. Now, I was kind of running with the jumbo package right here, so not my fastest guy here. But, hey, as long as I get the first down, who cares, right? All right, so the slants play. End up finding Bell, who is going with a comeback. So that's a cool route to be able to run. You just got to be very careful. You can see I go back, I stop, and it's just right there waiting for me. How sweet is that? Man, that doesn't even look like Bo Pelini. Anyway, 24 seconds left in the game here. Arkansas State's going to try and string something together. And I've always wondered, why do you run it up the middle and then call a timeout? Because usually the computer runs the ball to kind of waste down the clock. 3rd and 1 here now, going with an option play. Get the tackle. They are going nowhere except for a yard. 1st and 10, actually. So you can definitely tell they're scrambling here. They're going with the hurry-up offense, and actually they've gone with that all game long. And between you and me, I find this hurry-up style of offense where they're doing it all the time is ridiculous. But a user sack here for me, losing 6. 2nd and 16 now. Obvious passing play with only 5 seconds left. Going to give them a lot of time to just wait, throw in deep. There's going to be a lot of defenders down there. We swatted away. They don't make the catch. And that's going to go ahead and end the half. Now, because of my foolishness, I don't get to go through and see the little halftime presentation here. But what I'm planning on doing is, one, not getting sacked like this. But hey, when you're up 24-0 against a team, you're doing a lot of things right. So I really don't think I'm going to change anything. I'm going to try to go with some more deeper passes, though. That's one thing I kind of want to implement a little bit and just become a more well-rounded offensive play caller and just do better here. But weaving in between some of those blocks here to get the first down, that's my Teddy Crocker skills. Gosh, another sack. Hold him, O-line. That was another thing from the game last week. I guess there was nobody really to block him. But, yeah, I mean, from the real game last week, we just didn't have the best linemen at all. Or, I mean, don't get me wrong. These guys are good. I mean, obviously, to get to this point, you have to be good. But I don't think they were playing their best. And that's kind of disappointing to have to say, that the reason I think we ended up losing is we just weren't playing our best, weren't focused or anything. And here I go saying I'm going to move on, but this is the second time I've referred back to the game last week. Not able to pull off of the offensive lineman right there. I was hoping I'd be able to get a good tackle on the quarterback here. Not going to be the case. We swat that one away. 4th down. Now they're going to have to go ahead and punt. 4:36 left in the game. And I got a chance to go for a pretty big pass right here. Should have thrown it to B just a second ago. Instead, it ends up getting caught. There we go. Once again, watching the video here as I'm doing the audio and being like, I should have thrown to that guy. Especially when it ends up being an interception, too. That's what's the most frustrating about going back and taking a look at it all. It's like, this really could have been avoided. I could have gotten some more points, but it still is 24-0 here. So we're rocking it. It's just offensively we haven't done too much. Big hit by Compton. Forcing that fumble here, too. Take a look at this replay. Huge hit. Knocks it loose. And that's actually going to send the quarterback down to the ground. I mean, I don't think he's going to be getting up here. So with that being the case here, yeah, there he is lying down on the ground. Nobody paying attention to him. So that's going to make it so Arkansas State has to bring in their second string quarterback, and I like this guy. There we go with another interception. Not the best throw at the right time here because I was positioned perfectly to make that pick. So once again, this jump gets snapped, but Burkhead breaking one tackle, picking up 6 yards on that one. So even if you jump the snap, I'm going to be okay. Now, I'm excited, too, about how this is going to play out as well. I mean, after Idaho, you know, I think that's when everything really starts. I got to focus a lot more on the games, offensive schemes, trying to figure out the opposing team out, trying to get my offensive line to wake up and not take a nap. Seems like what they're doing, that's why all these sacks are taking place. See what I mean? This is a joke. Absolute joke. Second time, too, that somebody should have picked up that block and didn't. I got to stop complaining, though. I'm up 24-0. I'm just afraid, though, and this is why I'm getting super frustrated, actually, about all these sacks, is that means that Taylor Martinez gets hit, and if he goes down, I mean, I've got some good quarterbacks, don't get me wrong, but there's a reason why somebody is starting in this game. I mean, their attributes are a lot better in some different places. I think I'd be able to manage. But I don't want to risk it. I don't want him going down. I'm surprised, too, in this game. I really haven't done anything with him trying to run the ball. And I think that's actually held true through this entire series. Sure, he's had some runs, but nothing like Taylor Martinez style. All right. So with a throw, oh, my gosh. If If I did not jump up for that one when I did, that would have been a touchdown. He had a step or two on my guy. As you can see right here. Dang. Getting up there, making the catch. That saved 7 points right there. All right, Herbie. Keep dancing here because I think we're going to be coming away with the win. 6 seconds left in the third quarter here. Still 24-0. We actually haven't really been able to score here at all. And I kind of lucked out right there as Taylor Martinez picks up 9 on the ground. You know, I'm like, you know what? Let's go with the option again here. Get the first down, but that's really it. I'm going to be, you know, done with that. I don't want to have Taylor Martinez hurt. Now running out of the pocket here. End up making it for 5 yards. Was thinking about just scrambling here since I haven't done that with Taylor Martinez that much, but you know what? I'm happy with this too. How this is all playing out. It's kind of been a good season offensively, a great game here. Flag on the play. What's it going to be? Holding. All right, thanks for adding insult to injury, buddy. So that's going to be 3rd and 14 for us here at midfield. And I got to get a long pass here. Cotton makes the catch. Gets the first down. So I think with the pressure's on, I really do play a lot better in NCAA, which is cool. There's not too much, not too many things here, excuse me, where you'll find somebody excels at when they're under pressure, and they don't do nearly as well when they're not under pressure. But hey, I guess that's me in this game. 17-24, 205 yards through the air here for Taylor Martinez. I was expecting a little bit more out of him, but the running game's been working pretty well. So I don't want to mess up something that's working pretty well. We'll leave it that way. Another sack. Surprise, surprise. And nobody's injured, too. I mean, these are my starting guys on the line, and they can't hold Arkansas State. I'm wondering, though, how they are offensively. Cotton, catch that ball. Makes it 4th and 10, so I have to go ahead and kick the field goal, and it'll be good. So a 27-0 lead here over Arkansas State with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left in the half and the game. So they're going to be frantically trying to pass here. They make 1 reception, and then they're going to go with the hurry-up offense some more. Now this time they run, and Jackson picks up a lot of yards since I was anticipating a passing play. That's what they did last. Now that they're set up with 5 wide receivers, I knew something like that was going to happen. So you got to appreciate Compton coming in, getting the hit. He is still down. 3rd and 3 now. Getting the first down here. Ooh, and a lot more. You got to thank the blocker for that one here. I make a tackle attempt, but he still gets into the end zone. That's going to be the first touchdown of the game for Arkansas State. Takes a little bit, takes a while for them to do it here, and honestly, stuff like this is going to happen. Black shirts, I felt, you know, didn't do their best on that play. That's what caused this to take place, and the computer really took advantage of a few blocks too. But anyway, I'm going to run the clock out right now. Rex Burkhead getting the last few yards of the game here. And Nebraska comes away with the win. So we advance to be 3-0. Like I said, next week we've got Idaho. So be on the lookout for that. Remember, I post this every single Husker game day with the team that they are playing. So this will be kind of cool. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, you guys. Check out the description below if you guys want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, anything like that. Plus, you guys, there's some links here to some of my other series that I'm doing. So you guys are phenomenal. You guys know that because I try and tell you that every single video because I absolutely do believe it. Thank you for all that you do. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.